Bzz, bzz. There is a bug. There is a bug in my office. There is a bug, and it's actually it's a really pretty thing. I don't know what it's called, but it's kind of like this weird kind of like you know, like Superman-esque kind of diamond shape with antenna, and it's big. It's actually quite big for a bug, but like I really like these bugs, despite having one bite me when I was a small child. I do remember this. I remember there being like a really green one, and kind of like this thing's different colors. So, but I remember there being a green one, and it was just like it was crawling on my arm. So I kind of just like gently pick it up, and then it started crawling around on my thumb, and then all of a sudden I had then it crawled onto the back of my hand, and then I felt a very sharp pain, and I didn't touch them after that. But they're still pretty. They're still pretty. It's just that I don't know. I can't see where it's gone. I just can hear it because it's like it's on the curtain of my window, which is plastic, because of course it is. So every now and again I just hear. Don't know if you heard that. I just hear that, and it's driving me crazy a little bit because I can't see it. I don't know where it's gone. And that actually sounded like it came from the top of my filing cabinet, which is a mess. There's a couple of plastic bags on there. But yeah, it's just quietly buzzing. I just want to make sure that it's not on me, because those things hurt when they bite you. No idea what this is called. Don't know what it's called. So yeah. Anyway, the pick dump is complete. I have finished it. All 900 pictures have been randomized manually, and put into basically an album of slides, and it's going to be just that. It's not like 45 minutes long like the last one, because that was over 1,000 pictures, and I remember that took me over a week. No. This one is only 35 minutes long, because each picture, well, each set of slides is like 5 seconds that it's on screen for. So yeah, and that takes like 35 minutes. So distracting, so distracting. I'm so glad I don't have to pay attention to anything other than yes or no's in the chat when I'm listening to music, because I'm going to be looking for this thing. I'm just going to do a quick like stand up and have a look. I think I know where it is. I was wrong. I don't know where it is. It's invisible. Just every now and again. Yep. Now I can't hear it all. Now it's moved on to a different place. Probably not somewhere where it's going to make a noise. It's hot, by the way. It's super hot. It's hot and sticky and gross. Oh my god. Yeah, it managed to get in here probably because I had my door open. I turned the light off and had the door open so that the air from outside is generally cooler than in here, generally. And it was. But the problem is that if you leave the door open for too long, then creepy crawlies and really pretty creatures end up coming into my office, which I'm not super worried about anymore since I'm now armed. I'm not kidding. Like, I have done this several times. I might even open the door like now because it's getting that intolerable. Done this several times and been not worried at all. Whereas before I didn't do this because of the bug problem, and yeah, I was very sheepish about what crawled into my office because, I'm basically wearing like underpants and a t-shirt. That's all I'm wearing, and shoes and a hat. Yes, but whatever. Those are accessories. They're not actually clothing. Whatever. And things like to crawl on my legs. Bugs like to crawl on my legs. Spiders, arachnids like to crawl on my legs. I saw a fucking scorpion the other day. I saw a scorpion. Which is also an arachnid. But I saw one. In our front garden of this house. Which is tiny, which means that it could easily get in the house. Fuck off. Like, I know I live in like an incredibly biodiverse part of the UK where there is actually like there's tons of wildlife from the lost plains of the United Kingdom, because that's where this is. I live in the middle of the Fens. Not really doxing myself. Fens is huge. It's a big piece of what was basically an inland sea kind of thing before, like 1,500 years ago, before the Dutch came and basically drained out all the fields, which means that it's an incredibly flat piece of terrain, which is cool. But because of all the waterways and stuff, it means that it's incredibly fertile, and there's tons of farmland around me. But also, there's a lot of like biodiversity, especially birds. It seems to be birds and bugs, or what people would consider to be bugs, because arachnids are in fact not bugs. They're more like crabs or large, large creepy crawly creatures. It was kind of green, or at least it appeared to be dark green. It might not even have been green. Colorblind. Who knows? But yeah. It appeared to be dark green, and it was in a shadow. But I was like, that pile of leaves kind of looks like a scorpion. And I was checking my mail, my physical mail, not my email. And then I was like, I shifted my leg slightly to just for balance, and that seemed to fuck it up because I saw it kind of like turn around and then disappear into the under the ivy and like rock formation that we've got in our front garden. It just disappeared, and I was like, oh, that was a scorpion. So yeah. But yeah, I'm like I'm eco-friendly out. I'm kind of like I like seeing the small furries and stuff, and even some scorpions could be cute. I don't know. I didn't see this one that for that long. It's just that this is less than 5 meters from my bed, so that's not cool. Whenever there's a giant spider and I think they look cute. I like spiders; they're awesome, but I don't want them. Where yeah, I don't want to know that they are within 5 meters of my bed. So yeah. Anyway, yeah, that's one of the reasons why I don't have the door open, and I've been okay with having the door open because of the whole, I've got a gun, I got a shotgun thing. So it's kind of been one of those things of like, well, at least if a icky creepy crawly gets into my office and then decides to be on my leg or something, I can at least shake my leg off, shake it off my leg. Can't actually take my leg off because that would be, bad or something. And then I can then shoot it with a gun, with my shotgun, which I can't actually do because I found out something there's a huge design flaw. You know how my hands, they don't get super sweaty, they just get sweaty enough for me to not be able to do tasks. You know, even typing is a bit annoying because I can just feel the grossness on my fingers. It's just like, ew, there's a weird layer of moisture it feels, and that's not cool. Well, when I'm holding this very plastic gun, it's actually kind of like hard to push it down and stuff. Fortunately, I'm a strong man, so I can do that. But when my hands are sweaty, because I had this problem with a fly earlier on yesterday, I think, where basically I was like, there's no way of pushing it, you know? So, yeah. Don't really know what to do about that. This part's okay. I can get a firm grip on this bit. It's just it's this bit that's not okay. You know? So that's the only downside. I mean, like, what was the solution? There was a solution to this. I think I just got a bit of tissue or something. Tissue, it's the savior. Tissue, and then basically just put like a line of it there, and then put my hand on the tissue, and then it stopped it. Yeah, yeah. I'm not gonna do that because it says don't stir it when it's primed. Although I could just fire it or something, I guess. But then that would be salt in my office again. Some more. Yeah, whatever. It's fun. Let's safety off. What should I shoot? I should have decided this beforehand. Nothing up there or behind me because that's basically like. How about that thing? Didn't actually do anything to it because it is too far away. Yeah, the thing has to be within a meter. My office is actually that small. So it has to be within this distance for you to actually, for it to be effective. Otherwise, the salt just disperses in the air, which is kind of good, but also bad. I guess that's just in case, I'm guessing that's just in case they want you to not use it as a lethal weapon, but safety on. But yeah, I mean, you could easily make it more effective still just by replacing this with a different design, just this bit. But I'm guessing that would be bad if you did that because then you'd own an actual gun. And I haven't renewed my gun license. think that went out of date like 10 years ago. Jesus. Anyway, since there are people in the chat now, I can actually do this, which is cool because I've been sitting on this all day. It's bugged me because it's like for the past couple of days I've done nothing, and I don't mean any playing of video games or anything like that. I've literally just been like, you know, taking a break every now and again, but manually moving pictures from one folder to another in a random order. So yeah. So hopefully you can hear the music through the thing, and hopefully it doesn't crash. It hasn't crashed. Usually my editing software crashes, so whatever update they've done since the last time I did a pick dump, I think it's going to be okay. I think it's been okay. But I've been saving like crazy. You know, every 10 pictures or so, just save. But yeah. Oh, almost 35 minutes exactly. Awesome. 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 Okay. Are we good? Are we ready for the muzack selection? Like I said, it's going to be 35 minutes of this, so you better be ready. You better be ready. Yeah. The first track is called Back to the Future. I just think that's funny. I can't continue with the music selection unless somebody in the chat basically yells at me yes. Just the first yes. No, it's not intolerably warm yet. I was like, I could just open the door. I could. But not yet. That's an okay, yes, I'll take it. Okay, you know the rules. Basically, you just say yes to a track or no to a track. If it goes on for more than like a minute or two and you haven't said anything, I will basically just use my judgment, because essentially I will have to like watch the same piece of crap, basically. The same 1 minute of crap every single time that basically we say no. So it's a thing. But here we go. And yes, of course, it's first come, first serve. I have vetoing power. But yeah, all I'm looking for is a yes or a no for these tracks. What the fuck is that? I'm guessing that's a piece of cheese. Cheese! I had very crumbly cheese in my sandwich. I had a sandwich today for my dinner. Well, I had a Scooby sandwich for my dinner. So yeah. I keep finding like stuff in my teeth. It's really annoying. I might get a drink. I don't know. Anyway, ready, set, go. Let me know if you can't hear it, by the way. I like it. Yes, I guess. I kind of like it. It's a bit eclectic, like it doesn't know what to do. But I'm into it. They're good pictures this time. Well, you know, I think they're good pictures. Oh. My editor just froze. Oh, come on. I was saying how good you were a second ago. Jesus. My editing software just froze. Come on, you can recover. I believe in you. I believe in you. Oh, it's done the full screen thing. I have no idea what's going on. I have no idea what just happened. That was bonkers. I'm just going to resume. It's working okay now. But then again, it was at the beginning too. Anyway, next track. In 3, 2, 1. Next track. I like it. Yeah. Hey, Panda Fox. It's working okay still. Oh, come on. So I'm making sure all of the slides work as well at the same time. That's why we have to listen to the whole track and not just the beginning bit of it or the whatever. But yeah. New track in 3, 2, 1, go. It's a bit funky. Well, it's past the minute mark, so it's a go. It's a go. Some of these new slide animations are very, very weird. They're strange. It's a bit samey. It's like the background track of like a vlog or something, isn't it? Oh well, next track in 3, 2, 1. This one sounds Italian. I mean, not really, but maybe a little bit. This one's a new. Okay. This one's a no as well. You have to give it, yeah, you have to give it time, but okay. Give it a minute. Also, I don't like that you're cutting it a bit fine before you say no as well at the same time. At the same time as you have to give it time, and you're cutting it a bit fine with the yeah. I'm vetoing whatever decision you're going to make. I'm just going to say yes. It matched up perfectly with a couple of things that just was on the screen. So I'm okay with this. Some of these new frames for the photos, they have writing on them, and you can't change the writing, which is weird because you can change that usually. So I don't get why you can't change it on the slides. But I had to get rid of a bunch of them because they couldn't change the writing because they were just like fashion, lifestyle, excitement. It was just like. New track soon. Prepare yourselves because it's so exciting. 3, 2, 1, go. I kind of like it. I kind of like the. I like it when there's no words except for people just going I'm saying yes. It's my one's a yes. So yeah. Plus they're nicely using their percussion. I always like it when they nicely use their percussion. Oh, we're in the 10-minute time, so I'm just going to quickly save project. Oh wow, you can save it without pausing. That's nice. Saved. Because we had a weird hiccup before, so. Okay, next track is this one here. Next track for me, then, I guess. Go. It's very poppy. Oh, welcome back. I'd already decided, yeah, we're like 2 minutes into the song, so yeah. But next track soon. Yeah, 3, 2, 1. You know, you get it. It's interesting. It's called bird food. Well, it's a default yes then. Okie dokie. Bomber Panda Fox. You can't wait until like 3 minutes into a track and then say no. Because I have to watch the same shit over and over and over again. You know how this works. Huh. That bug has gone away, I guess. I can't see it. Can't hear it. Weird. Okay, next one. Okay. Floaty. Oh, it is called Dream Blue. So it's going to be floaty. I like it. It's very chill. Plus, I am in the floaty mood right now. I'm kind of like tired and not tired at the same time. I'm only tired because of the heat. Because I keep falling asleep today. That wasn't me. What? Okay. I do not what you mean. Yeah, I'm confused too, Don. I don't get it. I don't get what just happened. Yeah, I kind of like it. Like I said, it's just the right amount of floatiness, but upbeat, you know. Okay, next one. 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna give it a chance. Looks like it's gonna change. I don't know. What do you guys think? You want the piano song on? Oh, he said yeah, and I don't really have that big of an opinion about it. It's okay. I'm mercifully short, so you know. Brass Orchid. That's next. Go. Very 80s. Very 80s. I kind of like it though. You know, it's not obnoxious like the 80s. It really helps because at the moment there's a bunch of like comic book borders around certain pictures, and some of them even do the anime thing, and it kind of like it makes them actiony. Hey, why a giant robot? Can I just be a robot? I mean, it's like the alternate take of the opening to Bicentennial Man, but you know. Some people like that. Also, we're past the cutoff point, so, you know, in fact. Yeah, we're coming up, we're way past the halfway mark, so not much of this you have to put up with. Now, next song. It's a little bit squelchy. No. This one should be a bit more chill because it's actually called Chill. So that was called Chill Breeze. Is that a no to this one? Because of the delay, I don't know. That was a bit quick. I just need Panafox to confirm that that's a no to this one. Right, I could not confirm the no, so we're getting past the mark for the last one. Okay, so this is a yes. I don't know if anybody knows what the M&S adverts are, but this sounds like it's the backing for an M&S advert. Marks and Spencer. It's a luxury like food company because it's a posh supermarket here in the UK, but they have like adverts on TV saying it's like this isn't just a ordinary Christmas pudding. This is a luxury M&S melt in the middle chocolate Christmas pudding. And they have like somebody with a breathy voice basically like do their adverts while this music played in the background. And they'd have like close-ups of the food being cut and it like gooey everywhere. It was a whole big thing. But they did it for a few Christmases, and then they continued it into the year. Anyway, next. I'm actually into the 80s thing just recently, in my head at least. I don't know what it is, but there's been like a few things. I think Ninja Sex Party have like softened me up a little bit to the whole 80s vibe. I don't like music from the 80s, but I'm starting to like the vibe of some of the music that's made to kind of like copy it, you know? You know, the synthy stuff. That's what it's called, right? I'm like 2 or 3 years too late. For what? What am I late for now? Oh no, I don't like vaporwave. No, I don't like that just sounds like nonsense. You know, that's vaporwave stuff always sounds so unstructured. You know, because they were trying to aim for something that was akin to jazz, which is by its nature unstructured. But it's like it's I don't like that it's unstructured. You know, synthy stuff or stuff that's supposed to invoking the 80s, it should be structured. And vaporwave stuff is very much, you know. Next music track, please. But yeah, they were trying to make vaporwave the new jazz, you know, and it was just like at least for me personally, it just didn't work. The things that have structure and that are very like 80s inspired, kind of like Danny don't you know, and others done by Ninja Sex Party. um, or even that, you know, Blinded by the Light one. Ugh, it's just within the threshold of me like not caring about it. Everybody have an organ, like a church organ. It's very, very chaotic to begin with, but I see structure just in the audio file. Well, this has gone past the deadline. It's gone past the line. It's timed out. I don't know what to say. It says expired. Its time duration. Nothing. I don't know. What did I say before? It is overstaying its welcome a bit too much, but it matches the rhythm of the picture changing and some of the animation and stuff on it. Is this going to be the end track, really? We've got a minute. We've got over a minute. It's still going on. Oh my god, it cuts out. There's like 2 more panels left before the end. God damn it. That's uncool. That is uncool. I'm putting the last thing in. Oh, it's a good one too. I remember this track. Right. I've forgotten how I name these. Oh, look into the files, idiot. I'm saving it now, just in case it explodes or something. Okay. 0918. Okay. Okay, I think I know how to do it then. Okay. So I don't want the numbers to get confused. It's a date code. It's time, day, month, year. And the actual year, which is in fact, 12023. So yeah. I just don't want to get it mixed up in my folder, So it is, for me, it is 01 19 09 09 12023 12023. But yeah. Okie dokie. Go. Oh, do not make a auto highlight for this. Thank you. Thank you. It is being rendered. What was that? It's a 35-minute long video of essentially pictures in a slideshow. It shouldn't be that hard to render. I remember when I did the when I did it on Movie Maker like years ago, super like years and years ago. It's like it's only been like 5 years, if that. Might be less than 5 years. But yeah, it's only been so long. But I was using Movie Maker to do all of my, my Tubbs network videos, including the pic dumps. And it used to go through pictures, like picture slideshows, just like super quick with the rendering. However, I've noticed that ever since I got I was using the professional rendering of professional editing software to do just simple slideshows like this, they take forever to render because the pre-rendering isn't done yet. So ordinarily, most professional editing software, when it gets the videos into the program, it converts them and pre-renders them. So basically, before you add effects, before you add like filters or like presets for lighting and all that stuff, before you do any of that shit, it will take the video and then it will render it into, those video clips. It will render it as quickly as it can into the editing software. That's half of the rendering done. So that when you render it at the end, when you finish it up, and it basically renders your video into one complete file, it doesn't have to do all of that shit. It only has to do half the work. It only has to apply and kind of like seal in the filters and the transitions and all that stuff. And that basically means that it can take seconds, even for like a 45-minute project. However, because these are pictures, it basically has to render them as video at the end, and that's why they take longer. So yeah, it's crazy. Just a bit of like random how editing software works news for you guys. So yeah. But yeah, if you don't touch that shit, if you basically have like a 45-minute long video and it's like 2 cuts, you made 2 cuts in it and you put a transition in it, then basically it's going to be like rendered just in seconds. However, if you basically have a bunch of pictures and put frames in and blah 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 blah, you do all of this other stuff, then it can take minutes. However, if you only have pictures, if you basically upload a series of pictures, or basically a time lapse that's nothing but pictures, it could take hours, and it's 45 minutes long. It could take hours to render that shit. Like some movies that do these that edit on, that film on film still, and are then digitized and then edited on a computer, those can take days. Those can take days, weeks, months, and a lot of that time is the computer basically like mapping every single frame and processing it and all of that shit. Most of that time is that. And your editors get paid lots of money because basically it's like you need big computers, big beefy computers for that stuff. So yeah, and we're talking like proper Hollywood, like huge blockbuster movies and stuff like that. So yeah, if it's CG, forget about it. I don't know anything about that world. I'm ignoring it completely. It's annoying. It does some cool stuff, but that's the job of CG artists, not me. So yeah, 27% complete. Ooh, I think it might have something to do with my graphics card also not liking that I'm streaming as well as doing something with the editing software. It usually doesn't like when I do shit like that. But yeah, I'm gonna have to open the door. I can't take it anymore. It's just it's trying to cook me. Like my office is trying to cook me, and the computer heated. I swear to God, the computer's heating up the office. But I can't do it anymore. Aha, I see you. So there's a giant moth outside, and it was like, "Ew, I'm gonna come into the nice bright." Oh, you've turned the light off. Yes, forgive me for a moment, but it has to be dark. I know it's slightly unsettling. I'm still here though, as you can hear. Spooky. That really hurt my eyes. I mean, that's not really that much better. Oh, it's blinking on the back, which means that it has to be charged. Yeah, turn him off. See, that's why I didn't have the light on. Hmm. 35%. Yeah, there's a reason why I turned the light off. If I push both of the button, if I push the button down and hold it down, it turns on all of the LEDs that are in this torch. And that was less exciting than I thought it was going to be. Oh yeah, because it's dying. I don't even know if you can even see that. I was going to say daylight happens, but it doesn't because using power. It's creepy. So you say it's so dark, but it's so cool. So cool. Right, I'm going to go after this is finished rendering. But if there's anything you want to ask me or say to me, now is the time. Because, like I said, I'm going to leave. I need to pee, for one thing. So, yeah. I know it's so dark. I know. As long as you're cool, it's getting better. Outside temperature is 21 degrees C, which by the way is human body temperature. So it's not super uncomfortable. Inside my office though, it was 30 degrees C, which is a lot. I don't know why it looks if the camera doesn't pick this up. It normally picks up the lighting for some reason. I don't know why it's being so sensitive. that better. It's still hitting 32 degrees C in Florida every day. Yeah, well, this is at night. It's just in my office. Sorry, I can hear something outside. So I'm just trying to see what it is. Well, that was creepy. Good thing I got my gun. No idea what that was. But no, door closed. 76%. But yeah, I don't really know what to do for the next video, for the next live stream or anything. It's been a nice break from making videos just now, just because it's kind of like almost impossible to do them right now with the weather and everything. Like the shooting schedule and stuff is kind of like gonna try to do something with the 2 suits as soon as I can actually try to get them on because of the heat. Again, with the heat. And of course the upcoming leather video is on hold as well, pretty much for the same reason. So yeah, the next thing for me to do is the art dump, because now the folder for the art dump, I couldn't do one before because the folder wasn't full enough from the previous art dump, but now everything has been uploaded to for Affinity and like online where it's supposed to be, Twitter and all that stuff. So that's going to be next in the editing software, and that's going to be a lot simpler because there's pretty much a lot less pictures. Okay, there's still like 200, but you know what I mean. But yeah. The purpose of the pick dumps is kind of a bit sentimental, by the way. I used to do them for my buddy Jeff, and because he really liked seeing the pictures, he really liked the slideshow format of the pictures and stuff, because he's not on social media, and he was barely on Discord. Well, he was on Discord, but he was like, he barely scrolled through Discord, but he basically didn't get to the pictures, and he really liked my pictures, so that's one of the reasons for the first pick dumps. It's basically making sure that everybody has access that wants to see my pictures. It sounds very narcissistic, but yeah, that everybody wants to see my pictures, has a place to see them. Plus, it was also good kind of like for him and a couple of friends that I kind of still am in contact with. They would basically look at the pick dumps, and they would take a note of the time stamp, and basically like send me a time, send me a description of the picture, and I will send them the picture. And if you're a patron of mine, or even if you're just a friend of mine or whatever, and you want me to send you these pictures through DMs or something, then basically all you got to do is basically mark down the when this video comes out, mark down the time and what picture it is on the screen that you want, and I'll send them over to you. Because I used to do that. That's what I used to. That's one of the reasons for the pick dumps and the art dumps. So yeah, it's a bit different because when I'm dealing with more than 500 pictures, I tend to do like a slot slideshow, like an album slideshow, like a photo album, where each slot is like 4 pictures. So that's why you need to tell me the description of the picture, as opposed to just the time stamp like I used to do. Because if there were like 400 pictures or 500 pictures or whatever, then I used to just do like 1 picture per frame instead. So 1 picture would be on screen for like 5 seconds or less. So yeah, it is donesies. Oh, goodly good. Okay. Backing up to the computer right now so that it does not explode. Moving over now. So yeah. But yeah, the 200, like, is it 200? 241 items. 241 items. Yeah, that's 241 either pictures that I've done or pictures that are, you know, fan art basically, or commissions or something. Although I don't ask for commissions, like, so these are swaps and stuff, I guess. Yeah. But no, they're going to be out next, so I might need some help with the music selection for that one. But because it's under 500 pictures, it means that I can do one per slot. So it's a lot less painful. It's a lot less painful. It might still be painful, but it's a lot less painful. So yeah. Anyway, yeah, that's what I'm doing next. So I'll probably be doing a live stream about that. I don't know. I think this could take up like a day or two as well, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm not doing anything this weekend. It's too fucking hot, as we've just discussed. So yeah. The white screen of StreamYard. They already need a dark mode. Jesus. I've got a bit of a headache. Anyway. Yeah, so when I come back, that's probably what will be on the thing. That'll be on the docket. That'll be the next on the list of things to do. If I'm not doing a live stream tomorrow, then it will probably be the day after. But it'll be much the same like this, very chill, or at least trying to be, and yeah, just muzack, just music, muzack. Toot. Right. If there's nothing else, berry wubs and belly slow. And I'll see you guys in the next video. I'll see you guys like either tomorrow or the day after. I don't imagine this taking more than like 2 days. It's the manually sorting them into random orders. That is the, you know, time suck. Especially since in the daytime I can't have the computers on because they will, like, I don't want to damage the super cool computer. So, you know. We'll see how it goes. We'll see. Toodles.